No one ever summoned Bloody Mary expecting an actual dead body to climb out of the mirror. So when it happened to 14-year-old Abby Martin, she screamed. Then she kept screaming, even after her best friend, Chloe, told her to be quiet. Because there was no bloody corpse clawing its way toward them, only a stranger standing behind them in the bathroom mirror. A stranger who looked exactly like Abby. "You need to stop this right now," the girl snapped, gesturing wildly at the sink where Abby's reflection stared back. Identical, except for the angry expression contorted on her face. Before Abby could respond, the doppelganger reached out from the mirror and did something that made both girls scream again. She touched her own cheek, palm flat, fingers splayed, and then turned to face them fully. When Chloe shone the bathroom light on the apparition, she gasped. The girl had no face. In the time it took Abby to realize what she had to do, the specter was upon them, reaching out with two hands now, pulling. Abby understood, just as a third hand shot out, that she was supposed to touch the mirror. As if compelled by some dark force, she placed her palm over the cold glass, icy fingers curling around hers. Then she felt it, the sensation of falling, tumbling, endless falling. When she opened her eyes, she was lying on the hard floor, gasping for breath. Chloe knelt beside her, relief flooding her face. "It's over," she whispered, helping Abby to her feet. "She's gone." But Abby wasn't so sure. She stared back at the mirror, unable to tear her eyes away. From the depths of her own reflection, she could have sworn she saw a face. A fleeting glimpse of lips curving into a smile. 2 points of malevolent glee in the black abyss where her eyes should be. If only she could have ignored it, pushed the vision aside, and left the bathroom without acknowledging what she'd seen. But instead, she turned to her friend, her voice tight. "Do you think she's stuck here?" "Who?" Chloe asked, confused. "The girl," Abby hissed, gesturing again toward the mirror. "The one who wants out." But when Chloe followed her gaze, she saw nothing but their own terrified reflections staring back. As far back as anyone can remember, people have told stories of encountering spirits through mirrors. They say a mirror is a window to the soul. And what does the soul look like? Like a reflection, like a double. And no one knows the soul better than Mary, Queen of Scots, Bloody Mary. Mary Tudor was born into the royal family in 1516. Her mother, Elizabeth of York, died when Mary was just 2 years old. And her father, Henry VIII, quickly married Jane Seymour. As the new queen, Mary found herself in the unfamiliar position of being merely a subject. Her half-sister, Princess Elizabeth, was next in line to the throne. But when Henry VIII had both of them declared illegitimate, Mary and her brother, the future king, Edward VI, were removed from the line of succession. Once Edward came to power, he and Mary reconciled. He restored her titles and married her off to his close friend, Charles Brandon, Duke of Suffolk. After he died, she married a man of lower rank, the dashing Henry Stuart, Lord Darnley, with whom she had 2 sons. But when Darnley was murdered, Mary suspected her second husband, the Earl of Bothwell, and fled to England. There she lived under the protection of her cousin, Queen Elizabeth, until her half-sister died in 1558. Now free to return to Scotland and claim the throne, Mary finally had everything she wanted. But her reign would be marked by violence and bloodshed. She persecuted Protestants, many of whom were burned at the stake. And when her son, James, succeeded her after her abdication, he, too, continued the bloody legacy. Her nickname, Bloody Mary, stuck, and so did her legend. It evolved from whispers of a cruel queen into the tale of a ghost who reached out from mirrors to kill or maim those who called her name. Some versions say she is an innocent spirit trapped in the looking glass who simply wants to speak to someone, anyone. But when you call her name, she recognizes you as an accomplice to her imprisonment and punishes you. Other tellings are much darker, claiming she feeds on the life force of those who summon her and drags them into the mirror world, never to be seen again. So why does she appear to some while ignoring others? Perhaps she's merely testing them, gauging their fear. Or maybe she chooses her victims. Some say she only claims those who have already dabbled in the occult, those who have opened themselves to the possibility of the unseen. And what is the truth? Who knows? But that doesn't keep us from calling her anyway.